Good morning, Jose Marti. This is Mr. Navis again, your tech coach, with another tech tip. This is the second part of the Standard Solutions tutorial, and this part is dealing with the math section of Standard Solution. Um, Once again, Standard Solution is a company which the Board of Education has adopted in order to help raise test scores. So here we go. First thing we got to do is go to the website, which is standards with an S, solution.com. Okay. Once you get to the website, you can go down to this lower area and sign in. Your username is given to you by your supervisor. If your username is not working or can't access this information, please see that person. They should be able to help you out with that. So I'm actually going to log in as Miss Hutton uh, just for this tutorial. Press enter, okay. Once you do that, you're going to see a nice little welcome, and then you are going to arrive to the login page. Once you're here, you have all these little different buttons up here. You're only going to be uh, um, worried about this one called instruction. That's the teacher section. Once you click instruction, a sub little toolbar comes down. You're now broken up into lesson plans or instructional material. So Standard Solution does a great job as far as providing the teachers with the lessons. The lesson plans are very specific. They are very well aligned with the curriculum standards. But aside from that, the lesson plans actually give you all the handouts that go with the lesson plan. So all the materials, anything you need for that lesson are all attached to the lesson plan. So I'm actually going to go into the lesson plan section first. And as you can see, it's loading up and it's broken down by grade level. We have the New Jersey Ask, we have the HESPA, and then you're going to see HESPA 9, 10, 11, 12. And of course, being that we're here at Jose Marti, will be looking at the HESPA mathematics section. Please also, I mean, you also have all these other sections you can go into. Please, by all means, you can view it, look at it. If it fits your needs, please use it. I'm going to be looking here at the HESPA 9 mathematics. There's 20 sections in all. These are all 20 lesson plans, fully written out lesson plans, which takes a lot of work off the teacher end. And I'm just going to pick one. Let's go with patterns, pacing for patterns in algebra. Okay. Once I click that, again, the lesson plan is actually going to open up in a PDF format. Okay. PDF is Adobe. It's pretty flexible, meaning you can save it to right to your computer. You can print, do what you want to do with it. And this is a sample of their lesson. This is lesson 15 again, pacing time practicing timing and pacing for patterns in algebra. They give you rationale, they give you goal, they give you the objectives. They give you a little pre knowledge that the kids should have, and again here materials. Of course, calculators, papers, and pencils. That's all supplied by the teacher. But the sample mathematics worksheet. If we go a little further down, towards the end of it, here's your sample. So they actually give it to you. So it's a matter of you taking a day out, a little planning, print it out. If you want to make copies, you can. This is also something, math teachers, that you can actually put up on your projector, put it up on the whiteboard, and you can solve this. If it's on the whiteboard, you can actually write in with the whiteboard markers. Work the problem out here, then figure out what's the right answer. There's a lot of possibilities with this. Okay, so this is a sample lesson plan. Uh, what I like is some of these lesson plans are so specific that they actually Standard Solutions tells you some what you should say in certain situations, what can be said. As an example here, the answer is I know this because. So it's telling students to have students present this OE item and talk in this lingo, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so we have the lesson plan section. We're going to now shoot over to instructional materials. So lesson plans, again, is straight up lesson plans. When you go over to instructional materials, this section allows you to custom make assessment tests. So again, I'm under Miss Hutton. I'm going to go into high school mathematics. Okay. Okay, so here now you can pretty much look at the patterns and algebra section. Um, You can go in and pretty much custom build your own little assessment. Um, Being that we're in the ninth grade, we may fall anywhere in the high school section, also in the middle school section, for some of our maybe special needs population or lower level math classes. May want to look there for some possible tests and lessons that may be a little bit more suited for your class. Either way, you have open-ended items, you have multiple choice items. For this, we're going to let's look at functions and relationships. The number tells us how many questions you can pretty much choose out of this. This one is pretty large. This is 59. So what you do is you're pretty much going down the list. If you like a certain question, you would put a check next to it. If that's what you want on your personalized assessment, put some checks on some of these questions, whatever you like. Towards the end of this list, on the bottom, after you pick all the little checks in your boxes, save new questions to template. You must click this in order to save all of your checked questions into one test. So once you click that, everything you checked off will come up and pop up in this list. Okay, so these are the questions I put a little check next to it. And again, if I don't want to keep it, I can click here and delete questions from template. If I do want to add more questions, I could always come to this plus sign. Whatever the case may be, once you're done with your template, you must save it. And the way you do that is you would come up here, you name this whatever you want, patterns assessment. And once you save this, what's really cool is that you can always go back to it. You can always edit it. Once you save it, you have print the questions right from here. You can print an answer key right from here. Okay. But again, you can always go back now. So I'm going to go back to the original page. And when I go back to the original page, all your saved tests are located up here under saved math templates. So you will never lose any of your templates if you save them correctly. You can always go back and edit them. You can always create the same test with different questions for different classes to stay a step ahead of the students. But either way, this is how you would create a template for math. Again, this is Mr. Navis, we're your tech coach. Please feel free to go to the above web address for these YouTube tutorials. This will be placed on YouTube also, and there will be a blog sent out at this address for you to get a different version of this. If there are any questions, please feel free to stop by 203, drop an email, or leave a message in my mailbox. Thank you.